Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode. If you're learning English and you sometimes feel distracted, bored, or unsure how to study correctly, don't worry. You're not alone. Almost every English learner deals with this. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to focus better, how to study smarter not harder, and how to make your English learning process much faster and more enjoyable. Let's jump right in. First, let's talk about why focus matters. Learning English isn't only about time, it's about quality. You could study for 2 hours and still learn nothing if you are distracted, but you can learn a lot in 20 focused minutes. When your brain is focused, it remembers faster. When it remembers faster, you improve faster, so focus is actually your superpower. Think of it this way. Your brain is like a camera. If the camera is out of focus, the picture is blurry and you can't see the details. But when it's in focus, the image is sharp and clear. It's the same with learning. Focused learning is clear learning. So, how do we stay focused? The secret is to use short study sessions. A lot of people think studying longer means learning more. Actually, that's wrong. Your brain has limits. Forcing it to work for hours without a break is counterproductive. Instead, try the 25-fifths method. This is also known as the Pomodoro technique. You study with intense focus for 25 minutes, and then you take a 5-minute break. During your break, you get up, stretch, grab a glass of water, or look out the window, anything but studying. This technique keeps your mind fresh and avoids burnout. After about 25 minutes of deep concentration, your brain naturally gets a little tired and your focus starts to disappear. Those small 5-minute breaks are like hitting a reset button for your concentration. You can use a timer on your phone, or there are great apps like Forest or Pomodoro that are designed specifically for this method. It might feel strange at first to stop after just 25 minutes, but you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish and how much better you feel. 4 of these cycles give you nearly 2 hours of high-quality study time. Now, before you even start your 25-minute session, you need to remove distractions. This is a non-negotiable step. Prepare your study space for success. First, silence your phone and put it somewhere you can't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. Next, close all the social media tabs on your computer. Yes, all of them. Using headphones can also be a game changer, especially if you listen to some instrumental music or white noise to block out other sounds. And finally, if possible, choose a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. Think about this. Every time your phone makes a sound or you get a notification, your brain switches its attention. It takes several minutes to get back into that deep focus mode. You lose precious learning time. So, protect your study time like it's important. Because it is. Okay, so you're focused. You're in your quiet space. What should you study? My next tip is to learn phrases, not just individual words. This is a huge one. A big mistake many learners make is trying to memorize long, random vocabulary lists. It's boring and it's not effective. Instead, focus on useful phrases that help you communicate in real life. For example, instead of just memorizing the word catch, learn the phrase, "I didn't catch that." Instead of repeat, learn, "Could you repeat that, please?" Or a useful filler phrase like, "Let me think." Phrases are the building blocks of real English. Words alone are just pieces of the puzzle. When you learn phrases, you naturally learn grammar, pronunciation, and how to communicate all at the same time. This makes your learning so much faster and more practical. You're learning English the way native speakers actually use it. The next step is to speak every single day. This is critical for fluency. Speaking activates a different part of your brain than listening or reading. It connects the knowledge in your head to the muscles in your mouth. Now, I know what you're rethinking, but I don't have a partner to speak with. That's a common problem, but it's not an excuse. You can talk to yourself, seriously describe what you're doing as you cook dinner. You can also try repeating lines from your favorite YouTube videos or movies. This is called shadowing. Another great technique is to read a book or an article out loud. You can even just describe what you see around you. The sky is blue today. There is a small dog walking across the street. It doesn't matter what you say, as long as you are speaking. When you speak daily, your mouth becomes more comfortable producing English sounds. That confidence leads directly to faster fluency. Remember this. Speaking is a muscle you must train it every day. My next tip is to focus on just one skill at a time. Don't try to study everything at once. It's overwhelming and it slows you down. Instead, dedicate each study session to a single skill. For example, maybe today your 25-minute session is all about listening. You listen to a podcast or a news clip. Tomorrow, your session is dedicated to speaking. You practice shadowing or talking to yourself. The next day, you focus on writing a short paragraph. When your brain focuses on one specific skill, you learn deeper and faster. Trying to practice your listening, writing, and grammar all in one sitting just confuses your brain and makes your progress feel slow. So, pick one thing and give it your full attention. And my final tip is to make English a part of your life, not just a subject you study. Don't think of English as a chore you have to do for 25 minutes a day. Think of it as a lifestyle. How can you do this? It's easy and it's fun. Watch your favorite YouTubers, but watch them in English. Follow creators on TikTok or Instagram who post in English. Listen to English music and look up the lyrics. You can even change your phone's language to English. The more you surround yourself with the language in a natural, enjoyable way, the more your brain will absorb it without even feeling like you're studying. The more English you experience in your daily life, the faster your brain will build those connections and the quicker you will improve. So, let's do a quick recap. To learn English faster, remember to study in short, focused sessions. Remove all those distractions before you start. Focus on learning useful phrases, not just single words. Make sure you speak every single day, even if it's just to yourself. Dedicate each study session to only one skill. And finally, make English a fun part of your daily life. If you follow even 2 or 3 of these ideas, I promise you will notice a big difference in your English level in just a few weeks. Learning English should be an exciting journey, not a frustrating one. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it and found it helpful, please share it with a friend who's also learning English. See you in the next one.